I will take the lead here. Thank you for joining us, Erin and Michaela from Fimbel Architectural Doors. This is kind of a crazy time for everyone, and we're all indoors. But can you just, Erin, introduce yourself and your company, and then we can pass it on to Michaela.
Sure. So my name is Erin Fimbel, and I'm the president of Fimbel Architectural Doors. We manufacture garage doors in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and we distribute from Maine down to Maryland area, and we're actually expanding farther beyond that. We're shipping doors to Australia, and we're going across the country, so we're growing.
That's awesome. And I know we did a podcast with you a while back, and there's so much history with Fimbel Doors all the way from the very beginning, which is kind of very cool. And have you always been in that New Jersey area?
We've actually had locations in other areas, which, I'll let Michaela speak more about because she does our marketing, and she actually is very good with our history. But this company, as we stand today, we have always manufactured out of New Jersey and PA, but our family has been in the door industry, 4 generations, and it's evolved over that time.
Very cool.
Yeah, we started in 1924 in New Jersey. Our great-grandfather was a mill worker and very talented, and kept up with the times, as we really appreciate and have continued that in our current practices. But what we did is stayed in New Jersey, and then as the family grew and one of his sons moved up to New Hampshire, so did the business. We have manufactured in New York, or New Jersey, Pennsylvania, on and on. But today we're very proud to be in New Jersey and PA with our team and continuing on that legacy.
I saw a Fimbel garage door truck the other day in southern New Hampshire, and I took a picture real quick.
Good looking truck, right?
Erin, and I didn't even realize that was the uncle of the business.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. You saw our other family members. They're dealers.
Yeah. So we have, my dad's cousin has 2 sales and service operations in New Hampshire. So we like to play the cousins game and, support each other in that way.
So, Erin, you've obviously transitioned into this role now. Like, how was it growing up with all these different doors and just like, I don't know, I kind of want to know what the environment was like for you guys.
Well, both myself and Michaela, who's on this call, my sister, we grew up very much in the business. Ever since I was little, I was packing hardware, which, it gets put on a door when the door is installed. I used to always worry that if I missed a screw that, someone would call my dad screaming at him. So I used to stay up nights worried about garage doors. But, we did all sorts of things. We grew up in the business. And I'll speak for Kale for a minute. I don't think either of us actually thought that we would end up in the business, but that changed, and I'm happy about that.
That's awesome. And I guess to get a little bit further into garage doors, and I know some people probably, this is the last thing they think about when building a house, if not anything, just like with PVC trim, it's almost like, all right, we're going to do this, whatever. So they rarely think about garage doors. But Michaela, when I first met her a couple years back, had this one fact about garage doors. Why don't you share that and kind of dig deep into why garage doors should be more looked at a little closer than what a typical garage door would be.
Are you talking about my signature line of how we're bringing sexy back to garage doors of 71% of Americans use the garage door as the primary entrance to their home? I mean, friends, come on. It is so big of a deal. That's what I like to think, at least. But we feel very strongly about that. It's not only the aesthetic piece, but it is the part that welcomes you home. You want to rely on its safety and its durability and its efficiency and all of the great qualities. And you hit the nail on the head, Brian. It is the last thing people think about. but it is the first thing people see when they pull into your driveway. So we really want to shift the thinking to understand garage doors are cool, and you really should be expecting more from your garage door and your manufacturer. That's where we come in.
So you guys only do garage doors, right? That's it. That's your niche. You stick to it.
Today, yep. That's what we've done over the years. We manufacture a lot of our own parts and materials to create the doors. We create a lot of our own track setups and custom track operations. And in the past, we used to make operators, which, was kind of fun. But today we make garage doors. Tomorrow is always a question mark.
Very cool. And I just want to go through some of your doors. So like what's a typical garage door that you'd see in like on a track home or something versus what you guys have to offer? What's the difference?
Michaela, would you like to take that?
Sure. So the difference is, people really want value today, and not just I went in and got a great deal, but they want a value that's going to last a long time, and we boast that ours will last a lifetime. They want a value that will help them today and tomorrow, and that's our product. Whether it's the lack of continual and annual or required maintenance and upkeep, or being able to replace sections as one section at a time instead of the whole door if little Tommy hits his hockey puck in or whatever. But aside from that, you're getting more. You're getting true craftsmanship. You're getting the VERSATEX product, which we know is amazing. You're getting customizable options that come within the package. So you can switch out the tops, you can switch out designs, you can create the door of your dreams and have the quality and durability to match the beauty that we offer.
Well said. So as far as a business goes, do you guys sell your product to homeowners, or do you work with specific dealers? What's the distribution like for you guys?
Well, we manufacture the garage door, and then we sell through an authorized dealer who then installs the door. And we are very particular about our partners and making sure that they align with our dedication to providing a quality product that also considers the customer experience, and they have the knowledge and the skill. So we don't partner with just anyone, but they would handle the garage door installation for the homeowner.
And today we have those dealers already authorized and set up from, parts of Maryland all the way up through Maine and out into Pennsylvania. However, to Erin's point earlier, we're shipping doors to Australia and Hawaii and Washington State and South Carolina. The important thing is to have an a certified help get the measurements all done correctly, because we like people to keep their fingers and not have accidents.
How do you gain those relationships? I mean, how are you able to sell to Hawaii or Australia? How does that work?
Well, that would be that we've been in the industry a very long time. We are known for having quality product, a great service, and wonderful people. And we have met a lot of people along the way. So for instance, we are selling to Australia based on the relationship that we have with VERSATEX. So I met people at the International Builder Show, and now we developed a relationship over that year, and now we're selling doors. So it really comes down to people and connections, and that's how we are expanding.
Now, their architectural is probably slightly different, I would think. I don't know if it is or not, but do you guys have any limitations as far as design goes with garage doors at all? Like, you do have your own product lines, but if someone comes in and is like, hey, we have this specific door we want to create, are you able to do that?
You know, I mean, I think as with all things, anything is possible. And with the capabilities and the balance between hands-on construction of the product and innovation within the product, we have the capabilities to do virtually anything. The question is, do we have the particular tooling that they want to get the right profile or things of that nature? And that comes just down to how important is it, and what opportunities can we create to make this happen? You know, we like to think, and we're very proud of the fact that people in our industry say, well, we can't do that, but call Fimbel, because they can. So we've been able to do projects like the firehouses in New York City with some really clever and really cool nods to history, but highlighting our innovative capabilities. So we've had people ask to put concrete on our doors, to design automobile logos into the doors, to put their names in the doors. You know, when it comes to just the design element, we can do it.
Where did the designs come from? Are they mostly from architectures, builders, the homeowner? Like, where do they come from? Because I see on your Instagram account how many different designs you guys came up with.
I was gonna say our dad really is the mastermind behind the designs that we have today. He pulled a lot of traditional carriage style and traditional, you know, garage door styles, but he also takes inspiration from his travels and just the creative whirlwind that is his brain. So a lot of our designs are his. A lot of the other ones do come from quite literally cocktail napkins with a scribble and a doodle. Sometimes they come from, I saw this really crazy door out in wherever, can you mimic that? And we say, let's give it a whirl. Sometimes we take an architectural feature that, you know, the architect or builder wants to highlight, and we kind of tie that into the door, whether it's a lattice work look or a spacing of the V grooves. So it can come from anywhere. We don't want inspiration and creativity to be limited only to the architect or the homeowner. We want everyone to fantasize about what their dream door could be. And we want to bring that to life.
Very cool. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen here with you guys. You mentioned those garage doors from New York, the fire stations, which I thought was crazy. How you guys are able to create something so identical to what was in place with so much history on it. Let me show you the pictures here. So these are pretty amazing. How much time goes into this? Like, what's the planning like? Because it looks like every single one is different. Yes.
So some of the doors that you see that have the scroll work on them, those are actually VERSATEX doors. So it's a great deal of time goes into the programming of that door to achieve that design. Actually, for that door, we had to get the original wrought iron scroll work from above the door, and we brought it to our factory, and we had to then create that with our programming so that we could achieve that same look when we ran the door on our equipment. So it's a great deal of time that goes into it, but also Michaela can speak to the finishing of the door, the actual painting, and what was involved in painting that scroll work.
Yeah, so the door you have pulled up was done by a local artist who contributed a great deal of her time to pulling that into life. When the second one came around, which was Engine 55, fun fact, that was Steve Buscemi, the actor. That was his firehouse when he was an active fireman for the FDNY, which is really cool. But so that one, I actually was the one to do the black scroll work, which is a very serious, however, you know, inspiring thing to do. Takes a lot of time, but when I think about the people who go in and out that door every day, and that they serve, and the commitments and the time that they give, it made it a lot easier to truck through the craftsmanship on that tiny little spot.
I mean, these are great. So what was the reason?
So basically what I probably skipped over is they're painted red and then we paint them black. So that's still one sheet. There's no overlay. There's nothing applied. It's still one sheet of VERSATEX. So there's no movement, no changes or transition. And
did the black part, Michaela, had to be hand painted?
Yeah, that's the part I painted. So we paint, we do the features, we machine it, we have it painted red, it comes back to us, and then section by section and piece by piece, I go in with my lovely little paintbrush and fill in all that black.
Wow.
So what was this before? Just wood, pretty much? Is that why they needed it replaced?
So that one, actually, we've worked with the FDNY for decades. So we actually took out one of our, just got a call, sorry. We actually took out one of our old doors, basic standard red blank panels, to put this one in. The Landmark Society, the Historical Society, if you will, is piece by piece pulling all the firehouses together. So it was their initiative that pulled out this quality of work.
That looks really good. So from a business perspective, obviously there's a huge shift with what's going on in the world. How has this impacted you guys as a business? It looks like everyone's working inside separate homes. It looks like you're not both in the same office like you used to.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's certainly been challenges. We're still operational, which, we're fortunate, but we have some of our staff at home, and, we've had to cut back a little bit, but we're still providing doors and we're there for our customers. And, even though it is difficult, there's a lot of opportunities here to really think about who we want to be as a business and coming out of this strong. There's a lot of things that, you can get from this experience and learn from this experience that will help you be better and stronger. So we're trying to focus on that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right in that. As far as learning for something, it's just crazy. We look at what we've been doing for the past couple of weeks with just technology alone. That's my main tool of communication right now, technology, like your cell phones, FaceTime, even Zoom. I find myself using this a lot more than usual, which is crazy to think that, in the building industry, this is a huge tool right now for us.
Absolutely.
I agree. And it's certainly, we focus on quality and safety in our organization, and both of those things have been highlighted throughout this experience. The commitment to safety has been paramount and the focus of every conversation, while balancing our demands and the need and the fact that we are an essential business, which means we have essential work to do. And how do we do that and balance all those things? But what it's shown us is that our team is incredibly committed. They are passionate about their jobs. They're curious about ways to make them better. They're willing to put in the time and effort to connect on a regular basis, to think things through, to balance frustrations and the need for communication. So even on a cultural level, there's still connection and still growth. I still feel like everyone involved is to make our company and our product and our experience the top priority.
So I know Michaela, you travel a lot. Same with Erin. I mean, we missed a couple of shows now. Like, how has that impacted you, like, personally? Are you still able to continue with your roles, or are you finding yourself doing more I guess, tasks than versus the other, as if it was normal?
Well, I can speak for myself. I mean, other than personally struggling not to travel, because I've actually found I've come to enjoy that part of the job. I a lot of my focus has been on the daily adjustments of, you know, the business, and every day is kind of a new obstacle being put in your way. So I've been dealing with that, and also, you know, with the adjustments to how our team now operates, and then every day still trying to remember that we have to focus on how we're going to learn from this, and how we're going to grow from this, and how we maintain a laser focus on our vision, because we can't lose sight of that. So it has been crucial that I've been here. But yeah, I look forward to getting out after this.
Yeah, no, same here. I mean, it's quite awkward. This is the longest I've been at home in like the last 3 years. So it's kind of strange.
It's kind of crazy.
As far as, you know, getting ready to get back out in the field, are you guys doing anything to prepare for yourselves? I know Josh and Chadwick, you've talked about this in the past, where once this thing is over, it's going to be crazy, because people, you know, material is going to need to be pumped out. Like, people are going to need help doing certain things. Are you guys preparing for that? We certainly are. I mean, and there's things that, you know, we talk about that we can do today to be able to meet that demand, and we want that to come. We're excited for that. So we have capacity, and we did before this, because we've spent the last year really putting systems in place and ensuring that our business is able to support our commitments of our quality, customer service, and dedication to safety. So we are really well prepared for that moment.
So how about for say, you know, where you get certain materials and stuff? I know, you know, has that been a challenge for you guys?
Well,
other than VERSATEX.
It's actually been a bigger challenge for our dealers, which then becomes our challenge. So their customers, their builders, are having problems getting materials. They're having issues getting just some of the basic things that they need to go in the garage as well. So it's actually holding up their ability to put in the garage door. So we haven't had too many supply issues, but our customers do, which impacts our business. So
yeah, it's like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
As far as, I guess, you know, health and safety, you know, are there certain things that you guys are doing at your plant that you're, you know, keeping distance, feet apart from each other? Like, I know John Pace was saying at the plant that people that want to work are able to work at the facility, but they have to eat their lunches, you know, pretty far apart. Anything of that nature that you guys are doing?
Absolutely. I mean, we're following probably the same protocols as most other businesses, but we have staggered breaks. We maintain the 6 feet. You know, we've allowed some of the staff obviously work from home, so we're not putting people in a position that have too many individuals around them. So we've taken all the necessary precautions, and above that, I mean, we have cleaning services come in twice a week, and now we're going to be increasing that. So, you know, we're doing the right things, and I'm comfortable coming into the workplace, and our employees here have communicated the same. So
that's good to hear. Looks like you guys are taking care of priorities and
we have
the health and safety of people. It's amazing. It's awesome. Yeah, you hear so many great things, like Bobby Cozy is creating face shields. I don't know if you guys saw that at all.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really neat. And then we had Family to the Rescues donating. There's actually getting face masks from other builders to donate to the health food. So we hear these and see these so much amazing stories coming just from our building community. It's pretty sweet.
That's great.
So the next couple of weeks here, what's on the agenda for you guys?
Oh, well,
good question.
Well, we are, and you know, Michaela can speak more about this, but we are putting a lot of our focus onto the marketing side. And, on the manufacturing end, we continue day by day we have a plan, and we understand, the numbers we have to reach and what priorities we have. But as a business, yes, we're focused on coming out of this strong, and marketing's a big part of that. So she can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, and to Erin's point, though, we're an incredibly data-driven company. So every day we're watching and we're looking and we're making the next best decision, and it's been incredible to watch that unfold. So every day, we make the right decision about how to handle that day and how to think about the future. So in that, we're continuing with some marketing projects that we hope to bring out soon. There might be a new logo coming. There might be a whole new social media platform, and there might be a whole new marketing strategy. So there might be a lot of work for me to be doing over these next few weeks. But it's all very exciting because it's really tying in who we are as a legacy culture and as a culture of today. And thank you, VERSATEX. We've been really excited to look at your marketing and promotional materials and take great ideas from that. And your partnership in this is always appreciated. So we have a lot of work to do. It's going to keep us busy.
That's exciting. I'm looking forward to working with you. Hopefully we get to see each other soon. I know you come here in the DC area a lot, so I'm looking forward to that.
It's been a drag with the JLC being canceled.
Postponed.
Such a letdown. I know, but August 28th is going to be tough to get all these builders who've been sitting on their hands
I know.
for the past 3-4 months.
I'm excited that our Sydney trip, right, was postponed for sure, but they've rescheduled that for February 3rd and 4th, I think, which made me very satisfied to see it was pushed out so far, increasing the likelihood that it would happen.
Yeah, that's the Sydney Building Expo. That's a pretty big show.
And that gives you guys time to book your tickets.
I know. We've been trying. We've been trying.
Yeah, that looks like it's a lot of fun, and Sean and Mark are great guys. We're actually going to be on a call with them in like an hour or so. So we're excited about it.
Oh, nice.
We'll have to tell them that we spoke with you guys. But yeah, we really appreciate your time. And you guys are on social media. I'll put your social media icon here on a video once I edit this and upload this on YouTube.
Thank you.
But yeah, you're also you got a pretty awesome website. Like, how can people reach out to you guys?
So find us on social media. We're on Instagram, hashtag FimbelADS. We are on Facebook. You can find us on LinkedIn. I'm also on LinkedIn at Michaela Birdyshaw. But we are out and about, so please check us out at fimbelads.com and reach out and let us know how we can help you find more in a garage door.
Awesome.
And you said it was 5 generations?
4.
4 generations of American-made high-end garage doors. Incredible.
If you count the fact that I have our kids like stuff envelopes and stuff, that might be the 5th generation.
Soon enough. Like you said, setting up a legacy.
That's awesome.
That's right.
Well, Erin, Michaela, we really appreciate you guys jumping on, and can't wait till this is over and we can all hang out again and talk and see.
So I got to tell you the funny story, though. Like, we got to close with the silly story. So I get a phone call from Erin at 10 to 4 saying, "How does your hair look?" I don't know. What do you mean? Are you dressed? I'm like, I think so. Right? So it was hilarious, and I'm very grateful I actually brushed my hair today and didn't look like the slob that I usually am on these days.
You both myself.
Great. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I had to give myself my own haircut, so I had to like shave the sides of my head because I couldn't. My sideburns are going crazy. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support, and keep on fighting the good fight. And hopefully, you guys are well and safe too. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Please
guys.
be kind and stay safe.